Dear students, Assalamu alaikum. I hope you would be in a good mood and sound health inside your homes. From today, that is the 12th of December 2020, your examinations are starting, and your first paper is English that is being conducted from today by J.K. Bose. Dear students, you are virtually with us, not physically, but you remain and connect to your books or with books. Dear students, the only mantra that can take your boat to the bank is self study and hard work. The hard work and the self study can cross every barrier, and these examinations are meager things. Dear students, after examination, you must read the 40% uncovered syllabus so that you would be able to sit in the examinations that would be of competitive nature. Dear students, today we are dealing with very important topic in your political science, how Lok Sabha is more powerful than Rajya Sabha. Dear students, the parliament is the highest lawmaking body in the country. It has two chambers or two houses. One is the Lok Sabha, another is Rajya Sabha. The maximum strength of Lok Sabha is above 550. Some books say it's 552, but the elections for Lok Sabha takes place for 543 seats, where the maximum strength of Rajya Sabha is 250. Dear students, the Lok Sabha or the House of the People or the lower house is more important in the sense because it is directly elected by the people after the gap of 5 years. Remember, general elections takes place in India after 5 years, so the Lok Sabha, the representatives in the Lok Sabha are directly elected by the people after the gap of 5 years, and this is how the democracy or gets flourishing, or we can say functions smoothly ahead, and people refresh their opinions after 5 years. On the other hand, the maximum strength of Rajya Sabha is 250, and out of 250, 12 are nominated by the president, and the rest 238 members are elected by the members of state assemblies on the basis of proportional representation through a single transferable vote. Dear students, this means the election for Rajya Sabha is indirect. People are indirectly involved. That means the representatives of the people are involved when a Rajya Sabha member is elected. So the difference is so simple. The Lok Sabha, which is the lower house of the parliament or the house of the people, is directly elected by the people after 5 years. Thus, in the sense, it is powerful than the Rajya Sabha. On the other hand, the Rajya Sabha, the maximum strength of Rajya Sabha is 250. Out of 250, 238 are elected by the members of state assemblies through proportional representation by means of single transferable vote. So the election for the Rajya Sabha is indirect, where people are not directly involved, but their representatives are involved. So this is the main difference between the first between Lok Sabha and the Rajya Sabha. Then how Lok Sabha is more important or more powerful than the Rajya Sabha. Dear students, no money bill can be introduced in Rajya Sabha. Remember, no money bill can be introduced in Rajya Sabha. Money bills are only introduced in Lok Sabha. The bills that are dealing with the income and expenditure, and the what is bill, it is initially at the rough form of the law. So dear students, you have to keep in the mind that Lok Sabha is in more powerful in the Rajya Sabha, that no money bill can be introduced in the Rajya Sabha. It gets introduced in Lok Sabha only, And when Muni bill is passed in the Lok Sabha, it goes to the Rajya Sabha and for its recommendations. And when Rajya Sabha has to return the same bill within the 14 days, and with the recommendation, and these recommendations would be accepted by the Lok Sabha or not, but the bill is deemed to be passed. So, in the matters of um, finance, the Rajya Sabha has no say. We can say in this sense, the Lok Sabha is more powerful than the Rajya Sabha. But remember, you have to keep in the mind that Lok Sabha is directly elected by the people after 5 years, and the maximum strength of Lok Sabha is 552, and for 543 seats elections are held, so directly people elect their representatives for Lok Sabha. Their students, rest of the bills can be introduced in both in Rajya Sabha as well as the Lok Sabha, but the Muni bill that deals with income and expenditure, on which mostly the government runs, is only introduced in Rajya Sabha. So the no money in Lok Sabha, no money bill can be introduced in Rajya Sabha. Remember, no money bill can be introduced in Rajya Sabha. It is introduced in Lok Sabha only. Their students, thus, on the other hand, there is indirect election for Rajya Sabha. The member of Rajya Sabha is elected by the state assemblies, members of state assemblies by through proportional representatives by single transferable vote, and these are elected for the every member gets the term of 6 years because one third of its members retire after every 2 years. That thus every member gets a 6 years term. Oh, dear students, but the Rajya Sabha is a permanent body. Remember, Rajya Sabha is a permanent body, and nobody can dissolve the Rajya Sabha, but the Lok Sabha can be dissolved when there is the constitutional breakdown. Dear students, you have to keep in the mind that the Lok Sabha is more powerful than the Rajya Sabha in the financial matters because no money bill can be introduced in Rajya Sabha. It gets introduced into Lok Sabha only. And most important thing is that the Lok Sabha, that is 543 members, are directly elected by the people, and so direct election takes place for the Lok Sabha or the House of the People. In the Senate is more powerful, while the Rajya Sabha is elected by the members of state assemblies through proportional representation by the means of single transferable vote. Hope you might have grasped the concept. In case of any confusion that may strike your mind after watching this video, you can call me on 7006671106 or WhatsApp me on the same number. And when you post your query by any means, by WhatsApping or by calling, within short duration of time, your query or confusion shall be cleared. Dear students, better is to see these things on your available political science reference books for more clarification. Dear students, you must work hard in these days to crack the examination with nice percentage of marks. The virtual mode is not actual mode of the teaching. Face-to-face interaction is necessary because a huge chunk of students need physically teacher in front of them to learn things well. Do work hard. My prayers are with you, and you will get the mega success, or you will be the mega achievers in the coming examination. Thanks. Be balanced.